I think an important facet of The Sympathizer is that it deals with the entirety of Hollywood depiction of the Vietnamese experience. Yes, it's a spy story. Yes, it's an intrigue. Yes, it's based on historical events, but it's a massive perspective switch.
I always felt growing up in the United States that the Vietnam War was still an American obsession.
If you go to Vietnam, they'll call it the American War. It's always about what happened to us, but it's never been told by us.
All these years we've had Vietnamese subject matter in movies.
Mostly from the American's perspective.
This is looking at the aftermath of war. You're looking at all of what happens at the fall of Saigon, and that's kind of where we start.
제가 추구하고자 했던 것은 4가지 키워드로 요약될 수 있을 거예요. 딜레마, 아이러니, 패러독스, 그리고 부조리함입니다.
I think that the show has a lot of high satire in it.
Cut! That's in the movie. That was great. Nice work, buddy.
A lot of political intrigue, which is always exciting to me.
The biggest challenge was how to deliver the same sort of feeling that the book gave you, of being provoked, being challenged, and entertained.
Hello? Yeah, I got a spy here who says he's a counter spy, so it's cool. What the fuck?
내가 그 전에 다른 작품을 통해서 접해본 적이 없는 그런 배우들과 만나서 한 연기들을 아주 흥미롭게 지켜봤습니다.
And I think that just having all of this kind of international group of people coming together to tell this story, and I thought that was such an incredible thing to witness.
Being on this show and seeing all these amazing performers perform in my language was something that was so cool. It felt so cinematic, so badass, and so beautiful to hear.
Park Chan-wook had this terrific idea to cast one actor to play all or most of the roles of the white guys in the novel. I thought that was a stroke of genius.
It was a kind of crazy choice, which also really excited us. You know, he always said that he loved the notion that white Americans think all Asian people look the same, and why don't we turn that on its head?
And when it was brought to me as this opportunity, I was like, oh boy, this could be fun.
I really, really wanted to play this part because there are different layers to the Asian American immigrant experience.
You know, you're very blunt.
I'm an American.
It was incredibly important for us to do right by the material.
It's a very big responsibility to adhere to the period. Everything has to be correct.
We've started telling stories as authentically as we can that actually is true to the Vietnamese experience of the war.
Yo! The thing that spoke out to me the most is the subject of identity. Who are you now that you're no longer in your own country?
I felt like this is my chance to contribute to this dialogue, from a Vietnamese refugee.
If you tell a story with detail and with honesty and integrity, it will resonate to everyone.
You simply picked a side, and then you lived with the consequences.